Have you ever felt like your mind is a battlefield, filled with endless thoughts, pulling you in different directions? How often do we lose clarity, overthink small things, and let stress cloud our judgment? The Stoics believed that mastering your thoughts is the foundation of a peaceful and purposeful life. Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Thinking clearly doesn't mean avoiding challenges or tough decisions. It means learning to see things as they are, not worse, not better, and responding with wisdom and focus. Epictetus reminded us, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." These words hold the secret to cutting through the mental clutter and living with clarity. In this video, we'll dive into 6 powerful lessons from Stoicism that will help you clear your mind, reduce overthinking, and make better decisions. These lessons aren't just abstract ideas. They're practical tools you can start using today to simplify your thoughts and focus on what truly matters. So, if you've ever wondered how to bring order to your mind in a chaotic world, you're in the right place. Let's uncover the ancient wisdom that can help you see life with new clarity. Lesson 1. Control your judgments. Our minds are powerful, but they can also trick us. Often, we judge situations too quickly, labeling them as good or bad based on how they feel at the moment. But what if the problem isn't the situation itself, but how we think about it? The Stoics believed that our judgments, not external events, cause most of our suffering. Marcus Aurelius said, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment." Imagine this. You spill coffee on your shirt before an important meeting. Instantly, you feel frustrated or embarrassed. But step back for a moment. Does the coffee stain ruin your entire day, or is it just an inconvenience? If you see it as a small mishap, it stays small. If you dwell on it, it grows into a disaster in your mind. The Stoics taught us to pause and question our reactions. Ask yourself, am I seeing this situation as it truly is, or am I adding unnecessary emotion to it? This shift can help you stay calm and clear-headed, even in challenging situations. In practice, controlling your judgments means reminding yourself that you always have a choice. When something happens, you can decide whether it's worth your energy or not. This doesn't mean ignoring problems. It means responding with reason instead of emotion. The next time you face a frustrating moment, take a deep breath and remind yourself of this. Things themselves don't hurt us. It's our opinions about them that do. Lesson 2. Focus on what you can control. Life is full of things we can't control. Other people's actions, the weather, or even unexpected problems. The Stoics understood this well. Epictetus said, "Some things are up to us, and some things are not." This simple truth can free you from endless worry if you let it. What you can control is your own mind, your thoughts, actions, and decisions. Focusing on these areas gives you clarity and peace, while worrying about what's beyond your control only creates stress. Imagine standing in the rain without an umbrella. You can't stop the rain, but you can decide whether to complain or enjoy the moment. To apply this lesson, start by separating the things you can change from the things you cannot. When faced with a challenge, ask yourself, is this within my power to influence? If the answer is no, practice letting it go. This doesn't mean being passive. It means putting your energy into what truly matters. By focusing on what you can control, you'll stop wasting mental energy on things that don't deserve it. As Marcus Aurelius said, You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Lesson 3. Question your assumptions. Our minds often trick us into believing things that aren't true. We make assumptions based on incomplete information, and these assumptions can cloud our thinking. Seneca wrote, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." This means we create problems in our minds by assuming the worst, even when the reality isn't so bad. Think about how often you assume someone is upset with you just because they didn't respond to your message. You spend hours overthinking, only to find out later that they were just busy. The problem wasn't the situation, it was your assumption about it. The Stoics teach us to challenge these mental habits. When you notice yourself jumping to conclusions, pause and ask, "Do I know this for sure?" Often, the answer is no. Instead of assuming the worst, seek clarity. If you think someone is upset, ask them directly. If you're worried about a future event, remind yourself that you can handle whatever comes your way. By questioning your assumptions, you'll free yourself from unnecessary stress. This habit creates space for clear, rational thinking. As Epictetus said, "Don't let your imagination be crushed by life as a whole. Stick with the situation at hand." Lesson 4. Practice negative visualization. At first, this might sound strange. Why would you imagine bad things happening? The Stoics called this premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. It's not about being pessimistic. It's about preparing your mind for life's challenges. Seneca said, "Rehearse worst-case scenarios in your mind. If you suffer in advance, you'll suffer less in reality." Negative visualization helps you build resilience. Think about something you fear, like losing your job or facing rejection. Imagine what it would feel like if it happened. Then ask yourself, what would I do next? You'll often find that the worst-case scenario isn't as terrifying as you thought. This practice doesn't make you anxious. It actually reduces anxiety. By facing your fears mentally, you're less likely to panic if they become real. And more importantly, you'll appreciate what you have right now. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Do not indulge in dreams of having what you don't have. Reflect on the blessings you do have." Lesson 5. Embrace simplicity. Modern life is full of distractions. We chase too many goals, fill our days with endless tasks, and wonder why we feel overwhelmed. The Stoics believed that simplicity is the key to clear thinking. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Ask yourself at every moment, is this necessary?" To think clearly, you need to eliminate mental clutter. This doesn't mean giving up ambition. It means focusing only on what truly matters. Simplify your priorities. Instead of trying to do everything, focus on doing a few things well. When you simplify your life, your mind becomes calmer. You stop worrying about unimportant things and gain the mental space to think deeply. As Epictetus said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." Lesson 6. Reflect daily. The Stoics practiced daily self-reflection as a way to sharpen their thinking and grow wiser. At the end of each day, they would review their actions and thoughts. Seneca advised, "When the light has been taken away and my wife has fallen silent, I examine my entire day and measure what I have done." This practice helps you identify patterns in your thinking. Did you react poorly to a challenge? Did you spend time on things that don't matter? Reflection allows you to learn from your experiences and improve daily. To apply this, spend 5 minutes before bed asking yourself, what did I do well today? What could I have done better? Write down your thoughts if it helps. Over time, This habit will transform the way you think and act. As Marcus Aurelius put it, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Think only those things that are consistent with your principles. Clear thinking is a skill, not a gift. It requires practice, patience, and the willingness to challenge yourself. By applying these 6 Stoic lessons, controlling your judgments, focusing on what you can control, questioning assumptions, practicing negative visualization, embracing simplicity, and reflecting daily, you can train your mind to cut through confusion and see the world with clarity. As Marcus Aurelius said, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one. The same applies to clear thinking. Don't wait for it to happen. Start practicing it today. Remember, clarity doesn't mean avoiding challenges or tough decisions. It means facing them with wisdom and steadiness, knowing you have the tools to handle them. Let these lessons guide you toward a calmer, more focused mind. And as we part, I'll leave you with this powerful thought from Seneca. As is a tale, so is life. Not how long it is, but how good it is what matters. Make your thoughts good, and the quality of your life will follow. If you found these Stoic tips helpful, make sure to like this video, share it with someone who might need it, and subscribe for more content like this. Your support means a lot. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.